Hi guys! So today I'm coming at you from a new bookshelf and a new angle. I'm standing up, I couldn't help but show them off. And for today's tea talk, I'm drinking water because I'm dehydrated and I just want water. This mug was given to me by my best friend. Was your ass forged by Sauron? Because it looks precious. It makes me happy. It combines my two favorite things of Lord of the Rings and tea. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the series that I'm currently reading that I want to hopefully finish or make good headway on this year, and also series that I want to start and hopefully finish this year. So two that I need to finish, they're just trilogies. I'm almost done. I just need to pull myself up by the bootstraps and read them. Are Catacomb by Madeleine Roux, the third and final book in the Asylum trilogy, and Library of Souls, the third and final book in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children's trilogy. These are on one of my TBRs for one of my readathons. I will put right down here which readathon these are for, because if I don't read them by then, I will definitely read them for that. This next one I'm almost done with. I'm on the third book of the trilogy and I just have to read the last little short stories, and that's Allegiant and 4 by Veronica Roth. I'm working my way through Allegiant right now. Hopefully I will finish this before the end of the month, and then I can finish up 4 in March. Loving it so far. The next one is A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. This is the third book, A Storm of Swords. It's a chunker, and I don't know how I'm going to read this. I'm hoping to just take it slow, read it while I'm reading other things. But I need to finish Under the Dome first because that's huge. These next 3 I've started. I'm in no real rush to finish them. They're just things that I want to finish, hopefully, this year. The first one is A Series of Unfortunate Events. I've read only the first book so far this year, and I'm planning on reading the entire 13-book series, along with the unauthorized autobiography. And I also found the Beatrice letters. I don't know what this is. I think it's just letters between Lemony Snicket and Beatrice, or whoever Beatrice is, because she's mentioned at the beginning of every single Series of Unfortunate Events book. So I'm hoping that this sheds some light on that. Next is another reread, and that's Pretties by Scott Westerfeld. I read Uglies back in September, so I'm trying to reread this. I've heard it's a trilogy. I just call it a series because there's 4 of them. I didn't realize Extras was like something different. I mean, it is like a different character, but I never realized that much. I'm rereading these just because I was so off about like everything ever. This next one, I finished the first book. It's a trilogy, I believe, and I just bought the second book, and I'm waiting a little while to read it because it's new and I need to finish these other things. But that's Mother of Eden by Chris Beckett. The first book is Dark Eden, and I don't know what the third book is going to be. But they're all out already. But this is a netherworld story. Like, they're living on the planet of Eden, which is what the people named it who landed there, and then they reproduced. I can't wait to see what happens in this book because the last book ended in such a horrible spot. Like, I want to know what's gonna happen. This next one is a series I want to work on, but I have no hopes of finishing because it is an incomplete series. The author is still putting out books. There are 23 books out so far, and I'm on the 9th, and that is the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series by Laurel K. Hamilton. As far as I know, she is still putting out books until they tell her to stop. So I'm hoping to read this one. It was on my TBR for my romance readathon, but I didn't read it. So I'm hoping that one day I will just sit down and knock it out. These next books are starts to series that I want to start and hopefully finish this year. If I don't finish them this year, that's not heartbreaking. I just want to work on them. The first and most important is The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. I've read The Fellowship and The Two Towers, and I got halfway through Return of the King before I stopped the first time I read through it. So I'm trying to reread it, and I'm using separate editions this time instead of reading through the 1-volume edition. To continue on my little classics train there, I have Oz, the complete collection. It's everything that L. Frank Baum wrote about the land of Oz. So it's 5 books. There's 15 stories, 3 in each. So this is the first 3. We have The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, The Marvelous Land of Oz, and Ozma of Oz. I really can't wait to read them because I think they're just going to be a lot of fun. I just need to dedicate the time to this because it's going to be a lot. Going off of my whole, you know, the Wizard of Oz thing, I really want to read Wicked by Gregory Maguire. I saw the Broadway play and I adore it. I have the soundtrack and I listen to it all the time. I just love it so much. But I really want to read the book just because I want to see like how different it is, because it's also part of a trilogy as far as I know. Because we have Wicked, Son of a Witch, and A Lion Among Men. So I don't know if these are the only 3 or if there are more, but I love the colors. It's kind of awesome. This next book, my friend Emily, the same time she sent me this, she also sent me this book. It is Children of the Northern Springs. I know absolutely nothing about this book except that it is book 1 of the Guinevere trilogy. Yeah, it has to do with King Arthur and Camelot and stuff like that. I'm excited to read this and I want to read it this year because I have had it for like 2 years now and I would like to know if it's worth reading or if it's going to be interesting or if I want to continue. And I've never read anything about Sir Arthur or Camelot. This next book series was recommended to me by my friend Caitlin. I don't know if you're watching, but if you are, hi, I love you. I was just texting you. But it is The Chronicles of Nick by Sherilyn Kenyon, the first book, Infinity. I know absolutely nothing about this. I just know that she told me I should read it and I bought all the books and eventually I should probably read it. So these last 3 have been pretty big on BookTube lately. The first one is The Hunger Games. I saw the first 3 movies. I have not read the books. I have them, haven't read them. Part of my aversion to this is because it's so much like Battle Royale, but I've heard so many good things about it. I still want to read it because I did enjoy the movies, so I'm gonna try it. Next one is the Grisha trilogy. I only have the first book because I didn't want to buy all 3 of them and then not like this book. So I got it and I'm excited because I believe it takes place in a Russia type world or something of that sort. And I'm really looking for more things that take place in Russia and have that Russian influence before I go into the classics because I'm a little scared of classics sometimes. Sorry if that angle changed, my camera just died. Let me know what series you are working on, which ones you are trying to finish, and which ones you are smack dab in the middle of. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can check out my next video. Have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye. Now I'm going to include some footage from when I was putting together my shelves. Hi guys, so I am coming at you from a different angle and a way different time of day. It is almost 7 o'clock at night. So I just spent the day. I went to church. And then when Cody got home, we went to IKEA. I've never been to IKEA before. It was definitely an interesting experience. Don't know if I'll be going back anytime soon, but I needed new bookshelves. So I just finished putting together my bookshelves and I wanted to show you the finished product. Isn't that gorgeous? I wasn't sure how they were gonna look like together because you can see how they have open sides, but I really like this. These are all the books that I had over here that I need to put on the shelf. Wish me luck. I made decisions, surprisingly enough. All right, so here is my finished shelf. So yeah, I put it together and organized it all tonight. Bye.